Well then, we have arrived, but there are 0 signs for receiving or shipping. Also, the driveway was extremely small with palm trees on both sides. A lot of trucks over here. Alright, I don't know what that says, but let's throw on the rain jacket. Let's see what we got. This looks more like shipping, but let's see what we got. Well, maybe not. The other side might have been production. How you doing, man? You know where receiving is? I got a bunch of glue. Sorry for interrupting, but you got, I have a bunch of glue. Is this receiving or is this shipping?
This is shipping.
Okay.
And receiving, depending on what you have.
Big totes of glue from
No, they go to the other end.
Okay, well, where's the office? Like all the way down the drive?
So, up to the other trailer.
Yeah.
Box on that end, and then the door, you gotta hit the button beside the door.
Okay, cool, man. Thank you. You heard the man. So I was kind of coming, you'll see right now, I was coming through that way, but this seemed like it had a lot more trailers, so I thought it might have been over here. What he said it was shipping and receiving, but that side's more the production side. It has like some vats and stuff, so I figured that's might have been where it was, but little sketch. Not big driveways, clearing trees by 2 feet. Parking a Charger in the middle of the field over there. I don't look at one, all right. Yeah, see all those palm trees? I don't know if you can see them with the lights kind of reflecting, but those lights to the right, all those palm trees, that's the entrance. And a bunch of cars were leaving, so I was kind of sitting on the road till I had an opening. All right, let's see, can we come over there? That's just all cars to the left, so I'm just thinking we stay straight. And we look for this door with a bell he was talking about. Two docks, alright. 2 doors, we'll do a nice big wide turn and come right back straight to them. Yeah, I can see the totes right there. Let's check the ones we got. Over there behind that blue dumpster. And there's a door waiting for us. There we go. Looks like they make congregated boxes, like cardboard boxes. I never realized until I got in trucking how much of that actually goes on in the world. But you think about a lot of the stuff you buy, it's all coming in a box. Even an Amazon box that's half filled with the air filler and just a tiny little something you bought. All cardboard. There's a big guardrail right next to it, so you want to stay a little bit further out so you can open your doors. But I'm going to go talk to someone before I open my doors because I want them to give me the okay to break the seal. Trailer over enough so I can pop the doors. Where did my bills go? They were in my pocket. Ah, they fell on the floor. Might need those. That was scary. I reached in my pocket and there was nothing there. I was like, uh-oh. You lose your bills, you your world of hurt there if you lose those. Yeah, definitely production side. And there's the totes I have. Let's see if anybody's here to talk to us. Hey, door's open. Hello, hello. there. Fuck still. Thanks, man. Okay. Put this on the table? Cool, man. Thank you. All right, he's waiting for me. Put the tandems back and let's get in that door. Good morning. Only took them about, I'd say about 25 minutes last night for them to get this thing off the truck. Somebody else is in the door now. Let's fire up. Our clock is reset, and I slept pretty dang good because it is quiet out here. It's one of the things about truck driving. A lot of you guys know this. A lot of you guys don't. It's really nice when you can get a nice, good, quiet night's sleep. So let's get the day going. It's the APU power, so you can turn it on or off from there. Or if the key is on or in auxiliary, it'll also shut it off. All right, let's get back out of Florida. This is that driveway I was talking about last night. Not the biggest, but made it happen. Let's get back towards home. It's windy and rainy out here all night. Bunch of lakes out here, if you can see over there through those trees. There's a lake right over there. It's called Lakeland, but this city is actually called Winter Haven. Okay, back up north. Windy out here. I just got done going over an overpass and actually could feel the trailer pushing a little bit, feel the truck swaying to the right. So got some storm weather for sure. A lot of rain, a lot of wind. Anyways, here's a load that was right where I was sitting at my drop in Florida for I forget what it was, like $1.50 a mile, something like that. It's just ridiculous coming out of Florida. It's not even, I don't know, it's not really worth it. But here's that load, and then here's another load. I just stopped back there at the weigh station and checked some loads, and there's one coming out of Savannah going to just right by Atlanta. It delivers tomorrow at 8:30 in the morning, picks up at 1 o'clock. I could get that one right on time for the appointment, and they had it listed at $780, so I bid, I think, $13.50, and then they came back with $780 and 29 cents, and then I just declined it, and then I came back to it just now as I stopped and got a drink at the exit 305, which is the beach exit. Look up older videos if you want to know about how to put your feet in the sand a little bit coming down to Florida if you're off 95. Exit 305 is your ticket for that. Anyways, check the loads again there. And it's coming from right south of Savannah, Georgia, up to Atlanta, and they did $780 and 29 cents, and then they had it listed again for $700, so they dropped it $80 for their like book it now offer. And I was like, okay. And so I added exactly $70 as they dropped it. Well, they dropped it $80. I added $70 to my price, and then they came back with just $700. No, same exact counter offer as what they are offering. Definitely some games going on, but the capacity out here is definitely dropped drastically. I think it's what's going on with the unsettling of the country right now. Everyone's kind of holding their breath and hanging out. So we'll see. We got middle child's birthday casing coming up on Saturday. Uncle Jason's coming down, and his wife Aunt Stephanie. Can't wait to see them and all their babies. But it's going to be a good weekend, so we'll see if we get anything. But it might be a time to just kind of shut it down and join the rest of the country in the how long can you hold your breath fiasco. So we shall see. But in the meantime, I'm going to try and get through Jacksonville traffic and get up to Savannah. And that'll be my, maybe I'll stop for some more tacos. With that exit 8 coming out into South Carolina. Sounds like a taco day. I think I'm going to do some tacos. All right. God bless. Stay safe out here. How many of you have gone over this bridge? If you have, you know where I'm at. Most of you probably guessed it, but that was Jacksonville. Now we're coming into the last wait station, leaving Florida. This one's always open. I've never seen this one closed. Literally don't see too many Florida weight stations closed, but yesterday coming into Florida, on the opposite side of the highway over there, that one was closed. I've never seen that one closed. And then just now coming out of Daytona, that one was closed. So I don't know if we're taking a holiday or what we're doing, but the weight stations are unusually closed in Florida. Okay, all right, so 45 mile an hour, maintain that. We're doing that. The guy in front of us is doing that. That's rare, so this is awesome. Come over the sensors right there on the ground, and then follow your arrow. We're getting pulled in. So then we come over here, and I think it drops to 20 miles an hour. And I've said this in a million videos, but when you come across these scales, there's a stop sign. Stop there, come to complete stop. Run the speed limit. Just follow all your indications of what to do, and then roll your window down. There's be a little speaker here on the left that talks to you if they have a problem with anything. But stop at the stop sign. Complete stop, and then when you get on that scale, just slowly get onto it, and then don't stop really fast. They don't like that. They don't want you to. It messes up the scale. It hurts it. So you don't want to do all that. Somebody over there is getting inspected. Sometimes they'll pull you in randomly just to check over things. I've had that done one time in Georgia. You just lay brakes off and stop, and then there you go. You get green light. And you wave to the people, and then you get going. That's it. Sometimes they might pull you in there. You park right here where the Walmart truck's parked. And yeah, that poor guy, he's got some damage to his tractor on the right side too. So they look for stuff like that. Keep your truck as clean as you can. Not super clean, but run it through a wash once a month. If it's not raining a lot like it is for me right now. Truck's getting washed for free right now. And just keep your plastics, your fairings. You hit something, replace it, make it seem presentable, because it's a big telltale sign for them to see if your truck has any other issues. If you have issues with the outside of the truck, how well do you take care of the inside of the truck? So components, the engine, all that kind of stuff. So that helps you stay on track. We've got one more checkpoint, the agricultural checkpoint. That is for mostly livestock and agricultural. If you're bringing bananas out of Florida, or if you're bringing stuff into Florida, it's on both sides. Just trying to keep migration of pesticides, stuff like that, I guess, in check. And then for livestock, just kind of keeping them in check also. So let's get out of Florida, see if we get something for Savannah, and keep on trucking. Typically, they'll just give you a wave and say, see you later. Sometimes they'll ask you, very rarely, twice, or one time they've asked me for my paperwork. But if you're just pulling a drive in and you're empty, typically just say, see you later. And he gave me a little thumbs up and pointed at me, so we are good, as long as we can find fourth gear. There we go. Next checkpoint's just as we get into Georgia, about, I think it's 30 miles in, they got another weigh station on the right. Dun, dun, dun. And then exit 8's calling my name for some tacos. That depends on, I'm gonna stop at that weigh station and check loads again. So that's the agricultural station right there. And then the weigh station, all you new guys thinking about coming out here, just don't wear sunglasses, keep your hat up, let them see your face. Hopefully your truck's in great condition, and if you follow all the little rules they have, they pretty much just say, hey, have a good day. Alright, alright, alright. We'll end this clip with the Florida sign. At nighttime, they light it up in different colors. It's pretty cool. Really cool too in Orlando. They have a huge Ferris wheel, and it was all lit up red, white, and blue last night. It was kind of cool. See you later, Florida. Well, I was hungry, so I stopped at Pilot, exit 1. It is sunny out here, a little patch. Whew. But get in here and get something from, I think they have a Wendy's in here. Just a couple chicken sandwiches, because my tummy's grumbling. It's about 11:30. Okay. I don't know what happened here, but this wasn't here when I walked in there. So, who knows, but they're lifting it with the tow truck. I guess they're gonna move back with this, who knows? I don't know. Thanks a lot, pilot. And let's get back out of Georgia. So as I'm leaving, you can see that front axle was pushed over. It's all bent back, so he must have hit something, or I don't know. Maybe they just towed it here to get it on that truck. I have no idea. T's and P's. Never seen a front axle like that pushed back. Exit 53 will be your way station coming through Georgia, coming out of Florida. And let's see what we get in this one. I can't remember. This one's been open a lot lately, but if it follows suit with what Florida was doing, maybe they're going to be closed. There's the sensors, taking your picture, smile for the camera. And then these two big black signs will pop up, enter or bypass. And it says must enter, so we're open today, so we're entering. There's some more cameras up there to the right that take pictures of your plate and your DOT numbers on the side of your truck. Just checking you out, because you have a CSA score. It's like a safety rating score. And I think I'm almost 100%. If it's 100, that's like you're doing okay, you're perfect. The lower it is, it means the more stuff you've had violations for and things like that. So if you have a lower score, then that's means you've had some violations. So 30 miles an hour coming through this one, and you get a arrow to the left or arrow to the right. So we're empty, so they just gave us the green arrow. Our weight is probably around 33,500 pounds. We have just over a half tank of fuel, and yeah, we're gonna keep rolling. And Truck and Wife sent me a video a little bit ago after when I was at that pilot, and these little boys are getting new sheets for their bigger beds, because their bed it's a twin bed up top and it's a full bed at the bottom. So she wants to make it a little more less children-y, I guess. I don't know what the word is, but next stage, going from the Disney characters on to actually I guess a different theme. So here's their excitement, and I think there's a pirate in this video also, for their new sheets, and also her new mattresses came today too. So makes your significant other very happy with home goods. I get excited about car parts. She gets excited about home goods. Here we go.
What is over here? What is all this stuff?
It's for our bed.
What do you have?
I have some cards. This is mine.
Yeah?
Mine.
Show me. Shh. Baby Kai's sleeping. Hey, Kason, can you show me your new sheets? Where are your sheets at? Are those yours, Cash?
Yeah, these are mine.
Nice. Kason, where's yours, though? Yours are right here, bud.
Yeah. Have a little more stuff in mine.
Yeah?
The bag.
Nice. Do you like it?
I have this stuff. I don't know what this is called. Yeah, and the space.
Do you like it?
Yeah, this is all my stuff.
Awesome. Let's make your beds and get them ready.
This is all my stuff.
All right.
Yeah, that's not for your stuff.
Just coming over 16, which goes out to Tybee Beach. Spent the summer, had a summer beach house out there with my family last year. Good time. A little humid. We did it in August, but it was a great time. So you're gonna want to have family or a dispatch service, someone that can look at these loads while you're driving, or look at these apps while you're driving. So Truck and Wife took a little bit of time with me after I left that pilot exit 1, because Coyote has 2 different loads that might be on the line for pretty good money. So I told her that, told her to keep offering for me, and she knows my system, and I told her to offer 22, and then you can kind of see the progression of all those offers right here that she did for me. and then screenshotted them for me and sent them over, and then we'll talk about what we got it for. There are a bunch of dispatch services out there that are going to try and book you loads and all that, but they take a bigger percentage than Truckin' Wife does. Truckin' Wife does take all of my money, and she does get all the proceeds from the YouTube channel. But it goes to a good cause. We both love our kids more than anything, as you can see. And yeah, so she got this load for me for right here. Which is awesome. So we'll go deliver this now. It's Thursday. I'll deliver tomorrow morning, Friday, reset the clock. I'll get there as early as I can tonight, reset the clock, and then get back up home because my brother comes into town Saturday morning, so Friday I can kind of get back. Maybe there'll be something tomorrow even that I can get that goes back by the house, but I doubt it because I'll be gone all weekend with the family. But speaking of Truckin' Wife and her being our dispatcher when I'm driving, let's hear about the giveaway. It's coming up real quick now, guys. Not this Saturday, but the next Saturday will be the giveaway, November 21st. Be in the live feed, and hopefully you can win this thing. Here she is to tell us about this giveaway.
For the giveaway this month, we're going to be doing it just a little bit differently than we normally do. We're going to be giving away a Connex or a Stryker CB radio. Justin will insert the pictures here. So you get to pick between one or the other and let us know which one you'd like. But here's the difference of how we're going to do the giveaway this month. We're going to ask that you be in the chat room during the live. You have to be in there to win the prize. The link will be in the description. You click sign up, and then on November 21st, when we choose the winners, we're going to choose a list, and we'll start at number 1. And the winner that is number 1 will say your name, send you an email, and you have a couple seconds to get back to us. If you don't get back to us and you're not in the chat, we go to the next one, and so on and so forth until we get a winner, which we're really excited about. I know it's a little bit different, but we like to switch it up. Thank you guys so much for all your support. If you haven't clicked that like or subscribe button, please do that. We appreciate you so much, and God bless. Good luck.
Well, thank you very much, just Truckin' Wife, for telling us about the giveaway. So please, guys, like, share, subscribe, share a video if you're already subscribed. We have an Instagram. It's just truckin_IG, which is just a little line, a space line on the bottom. Just Truckin' was already taken, so got that one. Just Truckin' Wife has her own YouTube. It's just Truckin' Wife. And then we have a Facebook page also. We try to get as many emails back as we can, comments and all that kind of stuff, but it's hard with 3 kids, and of course I'm out here trying to make some money, and she's raising those crazy babies, as you can see in that video earlier. It says 0.3 miles on the right. It's behind a Wells Fargo. But yeah, we got this load. It's a timing thing. If you keep getting closer and closer to the time of pickup and they need it moved, the brokers that is, they finally got close to what I was trying to get it for. So it's a blessing. It's flat land going into Florida. Heavy load though, a lot of beer. I'll be loaded out to the max. But we'll get it down there early morning and then head back home for some birthday festivities. All right behind the Wells Fargo. So it says no trucks right here. No truck traffic. Your GPS is wrong. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and get off of here because it says it's right back there behind there. So what you just saw right there was I went into the Coyote app because Truckin' Wife booked this for me. So after we accepted it, to get the address, I had to, you can go into the app and just click directions. It'll take you right to it. So that's what I did. Went into the County app, and that's what you just saw. I went in there, clicked it, and that's the address it took me to. I didn't have time to satellite image it because I was on the road. So I just set the coordinates and headed there. And thankful to the city of Pooler, Pooler, Georgia, that put up those signs. Your GPS is wrong. Like, all right. But yeah, the road was too small anyway. There's no way you were making that turn. So you should have known, probably knew that already if you've been driving for a little bit. And then I typed in the actual address myself in the maps, and it took me here, which I've been here. This is my fourth time being here. There's an older video of it too. I can't remember the lady's name, but if she's working today, we'll meet her. Her name's, I think, Wendy. I'm gonna go with that. Super nice lady, but they distribute all of like Stella Artois. What's the other one I picked up here? Imported beers that come over the pond, come over here. So you're gonna run into that sometimes though. A lot of times the apps, and I looked at the address that they had put on there once you went directly to the app and clicked it. It was way off from the 100 Morgan Lakes, I think is what this is. So I don't know who's typing that in or what, but do not always trust that. A lot of times it does work, but as you can see right here, a lot of times it does not. I've never seen a flatbed in here. I wonder what he's doing. But I need to go up there where that black truck is. That's where they load, where that truck's pulling out. 3:30 appointment. We're 2:45, so we're still early. We got lucky with that because this was 7 miles away from that false imposter address behind a Wells Fargo. So I zoomed in a little bit when it gave me the coordinates on the map, and I said, okay, there's Wells Fargo, and there's a building behind it, but it's residential. Yeah, buddy, you're gonna run into that out here, but let's try and see what this flatbed's doing and see if we can meet Wendy or whoever's working today. It's Wendy, right? What that? Pronounce it Wendy. Justin, you remember me? There you go. I was like, I think I'm going back to see her again. Well, I'm good to see you. You guys are busy.
Oh my goodness, we're busy.
Gotta love Wendy. She's awesome. If you ever come here to Morgan Lakes, Anheuser-Busch, Stella Artois distribution place, you're gonna meet her. So I couldn't open one of my doors because it was too close to that truck next to me. So now we can open it. Gotta slide our tandems because this beer is heavy. Going 31, so I'll put you guys on the hood again. You can watch a little backup because we're gonna be close to that Volvo, cutting it right next to him. Nice new Volvo. Let's get on it. Wendy, thanks so much. See you next time. Wendy's awesome. All right, we're all loaded up, got our bills, heading down to Florida. And God bless. Thanks for everyone's liked, subscribed, and shared. All that good stuff. The sun is coming out a little bit. And we're gonna get down to Florida. We're gonna get some dinner first though. All right, God bless. See you guys tomorrow.